children of all ages, you are about to enter a world of darkness. A world where life and death are meaningless, and pain is God.
Good evening, all you beautiful, sick, twisted, demented motherfuckers.
How are you? Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Ghost Stories, GW and BIGMAN.
How are you?
This episode, we are going to talk about experiences that we've had personally. This is why we call it Ghost Stories.
The ghost stories.
So we're going to start this off by talking about when we were, in our early 20s?
Yeah, something like that, right? And we fucking broke into a place.
No. Allegedly.
That was like fucking 10 years ago. Right? We hopped the fucking big ass fence into a place.
You're not explaining it right.
Fine, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me paint you folks a picture.
Here we go. The fucking storyteller himself. Go for it.
I should be writing movies.
Go.
Paint you guys a picture. Late at night, around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Dun, dun.
Old, dilapidated cemetery. The only way in is through a hole in the fence that we all had to walk through. And the fence hole wasn't even that big. It was maybe like that. So we really had to squeeze in there to
climb
get
our
in.
asses into that one.
Mind you, there was another way in, but it was more dangerous.
Oh yeah, because the cops were over. That's why we didn't go that way.
Not only that, the other way in, the first time that I went to this place, I went that way with a mutual buddy of ours who was in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
He was still living here at the time, and there was this, the first way in was you climbed up onto the mountains, climbed up on the hill,
Yeah.
and you walked across a big tree, a down tree. So the first time we went there, mind you, this is my first time going there. This is an old, dilapidated cemetery, which holds the bodies of Vanderbilt and his family. So we go across. I finally get in, and first thing that I see is child-sized coffins above ground in concrete.
Yeah. Sucks.
So I was a little freaked out by that. Never went back until this time.
Yeah, well, we went and we had to climb through the hole in the fence.
Yeah, we climbed through the hole in the fence, and not only did we have to crawl through the hole in the fence, there's this big Fort Knox type of fence.
Oh yeah, we had to climb through that one and then over the other one.
Yeah, we had to go through the hole and then climb up over the fencing.
Through this giant fucking fence. Oh.
Now, mind you, it's pitch darkness out there. There's no lights whatsoever. It's an old, dark as hell cemetery. Climb over the fencing, and you had to walk up about 2 miles worth of road. You had to walk 2 miles worth of road.
It's 2 miles worth of fucking cemetery fucking road to begin with.
And we finally reach the top. We finally reach the end of the road, and we see the big tomb.
It's a giant fucking mausoleum. That's what it really is.
Big giant mausoleum with the name Vanderbilt on it. And from my understanding, when I did research on it years ago, Vanderbilt was the one that built the train station here in our hometown.
Yes, yes, he did. Actually, there's an entire fucking street
Yep.
just named after him. It's a very fucking thing. Actually, the CNN anchor, Anthony Silva, is that what his name is?
I think so.
Right? He's related to the fucking Vanderbilts.
Oh, no way. Okay.
It's fucking nuts.
So, back to the story. We finally get there. It's not just me and BIGMAN. We had a couple of people with us that
we had
night.
a few people.
Because you never want to go to one of these places by yourself or just one other person. You want to go with your buddies and want to go in a group. because you never know who else is gonna be in there with you.
No. And we had to climb on top of the mausoleum too.
Yeah, because I read when I was researching it and I read about the experiences people had at this place. I was like, you know what? I want to try these out to see if they're true. I want to try like either debunk them or whatever the case is. So one of the reports that I read was a kid was on. Now, mind you, this is again picture a giant mausoleum. So we climbed all the way up to the fucking top, to the roof of this mausoleum. And this motherfucker's tall. We are like up in the heavens at this point. So so the report that I read was that a kid was standing on the roof and he decided to stand on the edge of it. And he felt compelled to jump off, and he did.
Because you're a dick.
A lot of people have died here doing stupid shit like that.
Yeah, no, you can't do it. No.
And, I was like, you know what? My dumbass was like, hey, let me see if that happens to me.
Standing on the fucking edge
So-
like a jerk.
So my dumbass actually walked across the fucking roof of the goddamn mausoleum.
It was a sturdy roof, let me tell you.
Pretty good.
It was a sturdy fucking roof.
It held 8 of us, so we were good. So I walked across the roof, got to literally the edge. My toes were literally hanging off of the edge. That's how far off I was.
Go ahead.
Did I feel compelled to jump off? No. And I immediately said, this is bullshit.
You're
So-
so fucking stupid.
So me and a friend of ours at the time, me and him climbed back down because there were a lot of reports of if you take a picture of the front door of the tomb.
Oh, we were all posing in front of that front door. Do you remember that one?
Yeah. And
We got one of us on the roof. We got a few pictures.
we were rolling deep that
We
night.
were like 8 of us having a fucking
But
blast.
the reports say that if you were to take a picture of the door of the tomb, either A, something is going to appear in that picture, or B, the picture is just going to be distorted.
I didn't see shit.
I didn't see anything
I
either.
didn't even see anything. No.
So I'm the one that took a picture by myself in front of the door.
Yeah. Okay.
Didn't see anything within the picture.
No.
So everything seems to be fine. It's a nice, lovely, quiet place. If you're into that type of stuff.
And that was a fucking climb down the fucking mountain too. You had to get your way down.
I mean, it was nice. Like no one knew we were there. We weren't making much noise.
No.
We were just exploring because we heard the stories. We wanted to experience them for ourselves. So we climbed back up to the roof, and this is where it gets a little weird. If you believe in spirits, ghosts, and that type of stuff. So the picture I'm about to put here on the screen is a group photo of me, BIGMAN, and the other people that we were with. Now, if you look closely in the picture, you'll see what I'm talking about.
I still don't see anything. I still don't see shit.
Once I seen the picture, I immediately said, does anybody want to switch seats?
I still don't see anything. He sees it, but it's still a good group photo of us when we were younger.
Yep.
In this fucking place because we just didn't believe this.
There have been a lot of rumors about that place. People have died there, which is true. People have died in there,
Doing the same shit we were doing.
Yeah.
But fuck it. We'll put pictures
Yep.
here of
We ain't gonna tell you exactly where it is.
No, but we'll put pictures, here of the actual building itself, and you can just imagine us climbing the fucking top and doing dumb shit. And then there was a time we went to the old Seaview Hospital. You
Yes,
remember that
the
one?
old abandoned Seaview Hospital, the tuberculosis ward.
That's right, particularly
Now-
the infectious diseases.
Now, this is where it gets a little hairy.
That was a little different.
Yeah. Now, if you're from where we are, there have been a lot of stories about the old abandoned Seaview Hospital. A lot of fucking stories.
Yes.
A lot. Before
Down,
even
it's over in the farm colony
even before our time.
where Cropsy's supposed to
Yep.
be.
Where Cropsy kidnapped his real name is Andre Rant, and this happened in 1974.
Mm-hmm.
In 1974, a gentleman named Andre Rant decided to kidnap mentally challenged children and decided to take them to the old farm colony, which is Seaview Hospital. And he would kill them and bury the bodies within the grounds.
Yeah. Fucking, there's like, it was disturbing ass fucking shit.
Yeah, and
like, he carried around a fucking axe with him the entire time.
Yeah, there were so many stories when we were growing up around Camp Pouch.
Yeah, because it's where he used to hang around over there.
Right. So if you were ever wandering around Camp Pouch, the people that worked in Camp Pouch will tell you, if you don't stray off the yellow path, because that'll lead you into the farm colony and the Seaview Hospital. If you ever get lost off the trail, find your way back through the yellow markings.
That'll bring you back. But it was just the entire farm colony's fucking haunted just because of all the bullshit that happened there.
Yeah, there have been many reports over the years of devil worshippers doing satanic stuff within the woods.
Heard about that one too.
There was a lot.
And then it was when Geraldo Rivera shut the entire fucking hospital down.
Right.
That was in the fucking 70s and 80s.
Yeah, this actually made Geraldo Rivera famous for what he's famous for.
This is why he's famous now, because he shut that whole hospital down because of all just the mistreatment to the mentally challenged people.
Right.
Right. And it was just like they were just like swimming in their own feces.
Yeah.
It was so fucking disgustingly
but
bad.
When we went there so much as kids, teenagers, we pretty much know that place like the back of our fucking hands.
Yeah.
And we're still finding shit out that's in there that we didn't know of.
There's literally, like, if you travel into the basement of the old hospital, there's still jars with brains in them, just lining the fucking walls. It's fucking, like, disturbing as fucking shit. And
apparently, there are hidden underground tunnels.
Yes, there are.
Which no one has found yet. I was close, so close, but didn't get there. But the underground tunnels lead to Fort Wadsworth.
Because it was an old military installation that went back and forth. It was just fucking nuts.
But when you go inside, it's tough to get inside nowadays.
Yeah, now they made it a little bit harder to get in there. I mean, you can still get in, but it's a little bit harder now.
But once you get in there, especially at a young age, even now you get this feeling. It's not a good one.
No, because they still have shit fucking hanging around. They still have, like, the wheelchairs and the old IV bags and the gurneys on the fucking tables with, like, the blood stains on them.
I remember one time, you weren't here for this time, but we were in one of the buildings. I was on the second floor, everybody else was on the first. I decided to wander off because, like white people do, we wander off in fucking horror movies.
Brilliant movie. Yeah, brilliant movie.
So I'm wandering up on the second floor, and I hear creaking. It's just me up there. So, it was me making the creaking noise because like the floor was so old and decrepit. It was falling apart. Yeah. So I hear everybody else downstairs on the first floor, and what happens with me? Creaking continues. I go through the floor, and I end up on the first.
Oh my god.
That was the one time. And the last time that I went there, and I shit you not, I can't explain it to this day. I was with mutual people that we know, and we all call it the mansion. It's really not a mansion within the grounds of the farm colony, but there is a stone bridge you have to walk across to get into.
Do. Oh, yes, you do.
And it looks like a giant-sized meat locker. The hooks are still hanging around.
There's that one. And then there was the old St. Vincent's Hospital, where...
Let me finish telling you about what happened that night.
Go ahead.
So, we're all in there. We're roaming around. We're looking at everything, kicking shit over. And we see the elevator shaft. Obviously, the elevator's not in there. But there was a story that some guy, took a girl there as, like, a date and fucking pushed her in. Down the elevator shaft she went. And we're all together. And it was the dead of winter. I remember because there was patches of ice on that bridge. I mean, even if you fell off the bridge, you weren't falling that far. You'd survive.
Oh, you'd be all right.
Yeah. But, we were walking across, trying to walk across, the ice safely and whatnot. So, me and our friend's girlfriend at the time, me and her were the only ones that saw this. No one else did. And me and her looked at each other at the same exact moment like, what the fuck did we just see? Like, you saw the same exact thing, didn't you? So, we're trying to explain this to everyone that's there. But everybody's so frantic because they're worried about getting busted by the cops. But we knew multiple ways in and multiple ways out.
Always have an escape plan.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
so
that's what I'll tell you.
So we get off the bridge. Now we're on solid ground. We're walking, and the mutual friend's girlfriend at the time, she can't get over what she just seen, and I'm trying to think like, what the hell did I just see? Me and her saw the same exact fucking thing. No one else saw it but me and her.
Interesting.
And what I seen, which scared the fucking life out of me, and today I will never fucking forget it. A pure white figure. The whitest thing you could fucking imagine. And we're in pitch darkness. I seen a head, neck, shoulders, torso. That's all I fucking saw. Now, it could have been someone homeless that was in there, but pure fucking white.
And you swore that, and he's probably like, hey, you got ice cream?
But this thing was the purest of white you could fucking imagine. Not white.
Okay.
And she saw it too, and as I'm walking, mind you, now we're on the road.
Yeah.
Within the farm colony. Now, I got the woods to my right. I got the mansion to my left, where the bridge is. So everybody's up front of me. So, as I'm walking, I see the thing again. This time, it's on my right side. So, I said, fuck this. I started running, like you normally would fucking do. And I swear on everything, I swear, whatever that thing was running next to me at the same exact fucking speed.
Oh my god.
I swear.
Do you have ice cream? That's it.
I don't know what it was. Hey, maybe we wanted to hang out. Maybe we wanted to go get a beer, but I wasn't willing to find out. But it scared the fucking life out of me because, as far as we know, we're the only ones in there.
Okay. That's as far as you know.
As far as we know, we were the only ones there. But for me and said person to see the same exact fucking thing, you make the call on that.
Good stories.
You got one more?
No, there's the St. Vincent Hospital, the old one.
So yeah, the old St. Vincent's.
All right, do you remember? It actually happened not too long ago, where a couple of kids were playing in the upstairs, and one of the kids went to go and jump into the elevator shaft, and he was holding by the cable, and the cable snapped at the elevator, and he fell, plummeted to his death. That actually is the entire reason why they knocked that building down now, to get rid of it so that people couldn't play anymore. Fucking nuts. Like, I remember the 911 call for this one, because it was just the kids screaming over the phone that they needed help, but nobody could fucking find them. Like, this kid died because of that. Like, it was like, holy shit. His friend really fucking died. But then again, there are risks. There are risks doing it.
Going to places like this is dangerous. Do we recommend anybody going to these places?
No, but
no.
You know, kids are gonna get
kids will be kids, but if you be careful, you protect yourself,
you'll be alright.
You'll be alright.
Either way, guys, that's it. Those were the ghost stories. You know? Tell us what you think. Let us know in the comments down below.
Tell us your ghost stories if you have
Alright,
them.
if you got some ghost stories, tell us. We love to hear them. Maybe we'll bring it up in the next episode.
Maybe we'll actually go to one of these places. Maybe next weekend, Clinton Road.
Well, we'll see. We will definitely have to see. Plenty of videos coming soon. See you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay beautiful, motherfuckers. You know I love you.
And if you don't see us before Halloween comes, have a happy and safe Halloween.
Yeah, don't go out trick or treating. No. All right, I'm not even.
Don't listen to him. Go trick or treat.
I'm not doing it. No. See you guys later. Stay beautiful, motherfuckers.